Hello and welcome to Calhoun County's Most Wanted. I'm Susan Shipman, Executive Director at Second Chance, and this is my last guest host appearance here. John Garlick will be back for the next show, and so we got a big weekend and week coming up next week.
Next week we have a very big week. 4th of July week is next week. There'll be a lot of activities, people going out, getting out. It's going to be a lot of congestion and
mischief.
Hopefully not, we hope not, but there's fireworks shows. There's Jacksonville and Oxford usually does one, and we just want everybody to behave and be safe and be careful and be courteous of other folks.
Absolutely.
It's going to be crowded, so we need to be patient with all those other people
on the roadways and the waterways, and
that's right.
And people that aren't accustomed to playing with fireworks can often hurt themselves, and not realize that that's an explosive. And
absolutely,
yeah, you can lose a finger or an ear
or an eye or
an
something.
eye. Yes, yes,
something like that. So we want people to be safe. Fireworks are fun, but we want people to be safe when using them, and watch those kids when they're playing with them.
Absolutely,
don't want them to get hurt as well.
Yeah.
You can get burned very bad. I've seen people get burned with firecrackers and
very easily,
things of that nature. So let's have a good time next week. Let's be safe, and just like I said, be courteous of other people and do what we can to respect each other.
Absolutely, very good. All right, well, we'll be back in just a minute, and thank you so much. We have on the count in the amount arrested Stephen Jones. Puts the count at 5193. That's amazing, isn't it?
It is, and that's one more person that we've gotten off the streets with the help of the citizens. They call in, and if they call, we're going to go try to pick them up. You know, so if you see anybody that's on our lineup, please give us a call. We'll send a deputy out, pick them up, get them back to the jail so they can start their the justice procedure, and that's what we're here for.
256-236-6600. You call, they haul. We'll be back in just a minute. Aaron Swan, Anniston, Alabama, failure to appear, possession with intent. Shelley Putman, Anniston, Alabama, probation violation, use, possession of controlled substance. James McDonald, Anniston, Alabama, failure to appear, unlawful distribution of controlled substance. Andrea Smith, Anniston, Alabama, probation violation, possession of forged instrument, second. Andre Bailey, Anniston, Alabama, failure to appear, possession of marijuana, first. If you have any information about these cases, please call 1-833-251-7867. Welcome back. That's the first half of the lineup. If you saw anybody there that you recognize and you know where they are, remember, call the sheriff's office at 256-236-6600, and they will do their best to pick them up. Today we have a guest, Dawn Ray from Carolyn Oaks, and I'm very excited to have you here and for you to tell us more about Carolyn Oaks and what you guys do there, and so it's all you.
All right, well, I'm Dawn Ray. I'm the Regional Director of Community Relations for Carolyn Oaks. We are an independent assisted living and memory care facility. We opened up in 2021, right before COVID hit, and so just this past year, 2 years, we have really hit the community hard, involving the community in all of our activities, because that's what we want to do, and even in Calhoun County, out of Cleveland County. So what we did is we took the old Heflin High School and turned it into a beautiful, beautiful independent assisted living and memory care, and we are so proud.
It is lovely.
Well, thank you.
The restoration was just awesome.
Well, thank
Very
you.
well done.
Thank you for having us here today to talk about it very much. So what we have first is we have our independent, which it is just a retirement home. You can drive, you can work. It's just an apartment. We just let you enjoy retirement. We do your laundry, we'll clean your apartment for you. You get your
Nice.
meals and your snacks, and you can enjoy all the activities and everything we have at Carolyn Oaks. Then we have the assisted living, and what that is going to be residents that need a little bit more help. They may need a little help with their medications or their activities of daily living, and that's called ADLs. They may need help with their shower, their bathing, their getting dressed in the morning. They just need a little extra help.
Okay.
They can be in a wheelchair, propel themselves. They can have rollators or walkers, and it's just their home. All of our rooms are studio apartments, and they have handicap accessible showers. Okay. So we're very proud of that. We have an emergency light in the bedroom and in the bathroom. So and all our independent and assisted care are provided a mini kitchen, and we provide the mini fridge.
Okay.
Absolutely beautiful, beautiful place.
So they can cook if some of them can cook if they choose to?
Yes, they can have a
and
microwave in there, their coffee pot, anything
Nice.
like that they want.
Comforts
absolutely,
for me. Yeah,
absolutely.
that'd
You
be
don't
great.
always want to get out of bed and have to go down to the dining room. You can just go to your
No.
little kitchenette and get whatever
your
you want
slippers.
to eat. Yeah,
Yes,
most
perfect.
definitely.
That's great.
Most
So
definitely.
They took the classrooms and turned them into bedrooms, I
They
assume?
did, and
Yeah.
every window that's in the top, there was a classroom there. And what's remarkable about this is we have almost every one of the graduating classes, we have a whole wall dedicated to them with their pictures and everything on there.
Cool.
Yes,
That
it's
is
beautiful.
great.
We have a huge, it's the gym. And what's so wonderful about the gym, it still has a lot of the original flooring and the cage lights in there. And then we have the stage. So we have many activities there for our residents and also for the community. But that's what we want to do, is include the community in everything that they can have there.
And I have been in the gymnasium there and seen the great restoration work, and it
Yes.
just was, I drove past the building 3 times, I think, and like, that's the high school. No, this is the place you're supposed to be.
It is confusing sometimes because it
yeah.
still has the Cleveland County High School out there.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And-
that's
and
exactly.
it just looks great.
Yes.
It's
Well, thank you.
yeah.
And also, some of the different things we offer is how you pay for Carolyn Oaks is going to be private pay, long-term care insurance, and your VA. So if you were if you were a VA or a spouse of a surviving spouse of the VA, then you can contact your veteran service officer in that county, and they can help you to see if you qualify for those benefits. And sometimes you qualify for so much money that you have little or no out-of-pocket cost to come
Excellent.
live with us.
That's great.
And we actually have a worksheet that we utilize, and it's called a cost of living worksheet. And it just shows you how much you really can afford it, even though you don't think you could. Because once you do house insurance, lawn care,
Grocery
power
buy-in
bill,
and-
yes, cable, because all that's included. We have no hidden cost, other than if we have a beauty shop, and if you want to have your hair cut or fixed or
Yes.
manicure or pedicure, that is an extra cost. But we pay for your cable, we pay for your power, we pay for your water. You just need to bring yourself, your furniture, your clothes, and your cell phone, and just call us home.
That is great. So you don't have to worry about all of those other writing the checks for to the power company and all
No,
that
ma'am,
kind of
we
stuff,
take
because
care of
it's
all that for you.
included, and that is
And that's
awesome.
one thing to look out for is when you're looking at different assisted living, memory care, or independent, is hidden cost. And we are very close to all the other independent and assisted living facilities in our community, because that's what it's all about. It's about our elderly residents, and there's plenty to go around for everyone, and we all just need to work together and make sure they're taken care of.
And having that feeling of community is so important, because
Absolutely.
if I'm moving there, I'm moving out of a neighborhood where I probably know people, so getting to know the people there is
Absolutely.
and you have a lot of activities, like group
Absolutely.
activities going on?
On every Thursday we have community bingo, and so please, we encourage the community to come out and play bingo with us.
That would be great.
Anyone 75 and over can come eat breakfast or lunch with us Monday through Friday for free. They just need to call and let us know they're coming, and we'll have it ready for them.
We can't
That
beat
is great.
Most definitely. And just any activities, our gym, the children come and put on all kind of different recitals. We have churches come and do singings, and so we want to encourage the community to come be a part of us. Come do a tour. We would love for you. All you have to do is call 256-297-3801, and we would love for you to schedule a tour. Just come see our facility.
Excellent. That
Most
would be
definitely.
great. Yeah, because I was so impressed with the facility, and the people
thank
there
you.
also were very helpful when I came in with like this day, am I in the right place kind of look.
Well,
and-
we're like a family, just a
Yes.
big family, and that's what it's all about. We also have our memory care. Now, our memory care are studio apartments that do not have kitchenettes in them. It's of course, that's the reason why. So they have memory problems. They might not remember to turn off the stove or anything like that. And it is a lockdown unit. We have a beautiful garden for them, all kind of activities, because the longer you keep them stimulated, the longer, with activities and everyday activities, that they're able to keep that mind going.
Yes,
we want to keep them
absolutely.
stimulated.
Okay. Well, very good. We'll talk some more when we come back.
Absolutely.
And the second half of the lineup is coming right up for you. Martin, Atchley, Anniston, Alabama, failure to appear, possession of controlled substance. Savannah Ball, Anniston, Alabama, failure to appear, possession of controlled substance. Tommy Surratt, Anniston, Alabama, failure to appear, DUI felony. Jamad Hill, Anniston, Alabama, failure to appear, obstructing justice using false ID. Levante Allen, Anniston, Alabama, failure to appear, possession, receiving controlled substance. If you have any information about these cases, please call 1-833-251-7867. Welcome back to Calhoun County's Most Wanted, and we're talking with Dawn Ray from Carolyn Oaks, and she has some more information for us. I'm interested in some more about the memory care section of the facility, and how many times a day does somebody check in on the people there, and do they mingle with the retirees?
Mm-hmm. Well, we do. Our memory care is a lockdown facility with continuous staff down there at all times.
Okay.
We always have an RN down there and 2 CNAs.
Okay.
That's what I'm very proud about our facility. Our executive director is Hannah White. She also is a RN, and I have come to find out, not in memory care, but in assisted living and independent living, almost anybody could give medication. Well, we don't do that at our facility. We make sure if anybody gets medication, it's always a nurse. But our memory care is a lockdown. There's always somebody down there. They have their own beauty shop down there where they can get their hair done. Family can come visit. 3 meals a day, all the snacks they want. We do their laundry, all their cleaning. They have handicap accessible showers also.
Okay.
They just need a little extra love and a little extra TLC, is how I like to describe them. You know,
Yeah.
they've usually got dementia and Alzheimer's, and they just need a little bit more love.
Yeah, you know, that is so hard for a family to try to handle on their own. I know my maternal grandmother had dementia, and she
Yes.
lived with my dad and my mom for a few years, and it was really, really hard on them.
Absolutely.
So having an option is huge.
Absolutely. And Hannah has the perfect quote. You know, when we're children, our parents have to make some very hard decisions for us, and we don't always like them. And the role kind of reverses. So we sometimes have to make some very hard decisions regarding our parents, and they don't always like it either, but it's for their safety and for their well-being.
Yeah, the
Most
safety
definitely.
is important. And so is there like a
Absolutely.
group room for the memory care section as well?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
We have a fireplace in there, TVs, and we also have a private dining room. Sometimes you don't always want to be around a group eating, so come eat with your loved one, your family member, and enjoy our private dining area.
Okay, that's
Just let us
nice.
know you're coming. We'd love to have you eat with us anytime. We want you to pop in because we have nothing to hide. You come on
Yeah.
in anytime you want to.
That is
and that's
great.
exactly how we like it.
That's wonderful.
We're all a big family.
So do you guys like transport people to other things
We do,
to do?
we do.
If you need to go to Walmart or something, you know.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, they just recently, last week, went to Five Below.
Excellent.
And we go see the
Good
fireworks. Yes, the Christmas lights. We have a bus that we load them all up on, and we go look at Christmas lights, go to Chi Hall to look at the the leaves when they change,
Nice.
go around Heflin to the different activities there. We've taken them to Classic on Noble. We've gone to see a movie. We do a lot of activities.
That's great. So when did Carolyn Oaks open?
2021.
Okay.
And then now we are fixing to open a facility in Lincoln, and it'll be an independent, an assisted living, and a memory care also. We did the same thing that we did in Heflin and Lincoln. We took the old Lincoln High School and turned it into a beautiful, beautiful place to live.
Wonderful.
And that we're actually going to be starting tours in the next few weeks.
Okay.
So please give me a call, 256-239-8055 to schedule a tour. And we're hoping to open in August or September.
Wonderful. That
So
is
we
right
are-
around the corner.
Yes, it is, and we are very excited. It's a bigger facility than Heflin, but it is absolutely gorgeous.
Well, Talladega has quite a few more residents
Yeah.
than
Yes.
Cleveland County
Yes.
anyway, so that's good that it's larger.
Well, we've actually had some that because Lincoln was not open yet, they came on to Heflin to live there.
Okay.
And if they want to transfer back over to Lincoln, they can, or they can stay in Heflin. And we do have several that are staying in Heflin. They love it so much.
Heflin's a nice community.
It is.
It really is.
Absolutely.
and
I've worked in Heflin for 25 years.
That's awesome.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
very nice. But we're very excited about our Lincoln. That's introducing Lincoln's newest senior living community.
Okay.
And it is absolutely beautiful.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. I should look at that. I might need to be there in a few
Oh,
years.
well, we're there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll-
65 is the
Yes, ma'am.
eligibility
65
age?
is the cutoff, and what I do is I go market for these for our Heflin and our Lincoln facility. I'm in over 30 senior centers. I love going to my senior centers and playing bingo. We do an exercise class. We do ice cream socials.
Yes.
We do picnics.
Wonderful.
And so that's what I do. And then people call me when they want a tour, and we can get them in there. And I can set up a tour with our facility.
That's great. Yeah, well, we have been at some of the same outreach events.
Absolutely.
And that's a good
Absolutely.
thing. Spreading
Chamber ambassadors.
information. Chamber
That's
ambassadors.
exactly right.
Yes, ma'am. That's been really enlightening.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, to do some of the ribbon cuttings and stuff with the chamber and find out about these small businesses that I knew
Yes.
nothing about, didn't know they
Absolutely.
existed. So that's a good link in for people who want to get more acquainted with small
Yes.
businesses in the area is to check with the chamber. And
Most definitely. And Carolyn Oaks is a big supporter of our Calhoun and Cleveland Chamber. So if you're not a member, you need to come check it out because you don't know what you're missing just with the networking, getting your name out there. It's been wonderful for me.
it's got a lot of great benefits
does.
too, with percentage off for Jacksonville State University students.
Absolutely.
That's huge. It's a 20% discount if you're a chamber member or
You can't
family.
beat that.
No, ma'am.
You
That's
can't beat that.
That's really amazing.
We definitely support our chamber very big. We have restaurant-style dining for 3 meals a day, 24-hour licensed nursing care, safe and secure community, most definitely, because that's very important.
Absolutely.
We have housekeeping and laundry, full-time activities director. We have wellness and fitness programs, large secure courtyard with walking paths and resident gardening areas. We have the beauty salon, and you can get pedicures and manicures there.
Nice.
And we have scheduled transportation. You know, because we live in a working generation now, so it's hard sometimes for their children to get
Sure.
off and take them to an appointment. So we will
Absolutely.
transport them to an appointment.
That is
Absolutely,
excellent. Such great
absolutely.
info. Thank you so much, Dawn, for being with
Well,
us
thank you
today
for
and
having
all the
me.
information.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you for having me.
Thank you.
Very
Okay.
much.
We'll be right back. Crime Stoppers on June 22nd, 2023, 2 white metal benches were stolen from a residence on Windstone Drive in Jacksonville. Between June 20 and June 21, 2023, a garage was broken into on Cochran Springs Road in Ohatchee. A bandsaw, 2 tap and die sets, a chainsaw blade and chain, and miscellaneous tools were stolen. Between May 26 and June 21, 2023, a U-Haul car hauler was stolen from Gate 5 Mini Storage in Alexandria. If you have any information about these cases, please call 1-833-251-7867.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
So let's talk about this crazy criminal.
All right. So this young lady down in Florida, so she was out drinking, so she's intoxicated already. You know, so that's usually a sign of things that may go, you know, things may go awry.
She looks a little distant there
Yeah,
in the photo.
so she's already intoxicated. Gets a police officer to give her a ride. He's giving her a courtesy ride. She's intoxicated, so he's like, "Yeah, I'll give you a ride home, so you're not driving."
Nice.
Right? That's what we want to do. And then she's like, "Well, can I bring my marijuana with me?" And he was like, "Well, I think enough's enough at this point, you know." So when you ask the
Stepped over.
police for a ride, you may not want to ask them if you can bring your drugs along
That's
with you.
maybe
you know?
not a good
So,
idea.
yeah, that's not the best idea.
Not for the courtesy cab.
No, not at all.
A nice thing to do.
So she ended up getting arrested.
Bless her heart.
Making bond, and she got out. So,
Okay,
yeah,
she
she's-
probably had a bad headache the next
Yeah,
day.
she had a bad evening
Bad
anyway.
experience,
so,
yes. Didn't turn out the way she had planned, I'm sure.
yeah. She was just
Yeah.
trying to get home.
Just trying to get home.
So
Yeah, maybe should have called a cab instead.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
should have. But
She'll know next
at
time.
least she asked permission. Is it
She did.
okay?
That was
She didn't want to bring it
polite.
in the police car. you know,
Right.
So
Imagine in the back seat of the police car and you light one up. That could
could
get
go
ugly.
bad.
It could go bad very quickly, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
So
All right, so if you saw anybody that you know or you know the whereabouts of on the two lineups here, we would really appreciate it if you would let the sheriff's office know at 256-236-6600. The count is at 5361. Let's make it 5365. Let's have a big week and get some of those people where they need to be.
absolutely. Please give us a call if you see anyone in our lineup. Please give us a call, and we're gonna come get those people and take them to the county jail. You know.
You call, they haul, and it's anonymous. You don't have to give your name
Absolutely.
or any kind of identifying information. And so, super good. Thank you so much. Enjoyed being the guest. And John Garlick will be back with you next time on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.